If you're an entrepreneur looking to batch content so that you can extend time, work less, and play more, this video is for you. Today, we're going to talk about how to film lots of pieces of content in one day. This is my method. This is one of the things that I teach. This is how I do it with my clients, where we get to film 20, 26 videos in one day, and some people film about 40. And then here's a contrast. Some people film 10, and that's totally cool, all right? So everyone's different. Don't feel guilty. Go to your own pace. Your energy and the energy from which you create is way more important than anything in the world. Treat your energy as sacred. So ready? I'm going to tell you everything. Please stick until the end because I do have some goodies. I do show you how I actually go inside of my daily planner and all of that fun stuff. So this is not just me talking. This is a show and tell video. So stick around. We're inside of the content planner template, and I'm going to show you how I support my clients and make it easy peasy lemon squeezy when they're creating content. So remember, at some point I told you that I use Trello to dump all of our ideas when we're creating for them. And the Trello board looks something like this. We write our goals, we have our keywords, we have some formulas for content inspiration where we plug in our keywords. We also have a space to draft ideas. This is when you're in the shower and you have this, oh my God, I should talk about X, Y, and Z. You dump all of this here and we get to develop the content. We talked all about that, but I wanted to show it to you so that you had an idea of what I'm talking about. I'm inside of the content planner, and what I usually start with is organizing how the day may look like. And I'm gonna give you some ideas of what to expect so that you don't, so that you feel more empowered about the day. Okay, so let's assume that you are booking your makeup artist and that your makeup artist is going to usually take about 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes to get you ready. So I actually block that time in my calendar. Just to be safe, I'm going to block an hour and a half. And this is makeup. If you're filming on your own and you need time to set up your background, to set up the camera, to make sure that everything is working for you, to do a test run, which I highly, highly recommend it. Like, this is a must have in your list of things to do. Please, before you start filming your 20 videos, make sure that your camera framing is correct, that everything in your background looks clean and perfect, that your microphone is connected, that your camera is in focus. And you do this by like just getting in front of the camera and like doing a test run. Like, this is a test run for my videos. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna move. Like, just give yourself a few seconds and then stop the recording and listen and look at it and make sure that everything looks exactly how you want it. This is how you plan for while you are on the day of the filming. So give yourself some time to do that. Let's say you give yourself some 15 minutes for like test and run, you know. And then what we do is we start filming our videos. So usually what's going on is that your content planner is gonna have your optimized titles here. So Diana, what do you mean optimized titles? Great question. So usually what I do is once you have your draft ideas, what we do is that we check all of them. This is a very quick and to the point. So this has, limited information, but I want to show you what that looks like. So I have 2 ideas here. Are keywords important for the content creation? So I'm like, okay, let me check if this has really good probabilities of getting found online. I jump into my YouTube. I go to my TubeBuddy, which is a resource. If you don't know about TubeBuddy, please leave a comment below so that we can create content for you about this and we can support you. But in a nutshell, TubeBuddy is like this super amazing software that reads all the information behind the scenes of all the search engine of YouTube and lets you know if people are looking for this information, how optimized it is based on your personal YouTube channel, and gives you so many resources of, you know, how many people are searching for this, if this is optimized, does this have keywords. So it's a really good tool for content creators. So I'm gonna go to Keyword Explorer. I'm gonna insert my idea of content, and then it's gonna tell me, oh, this is a perfect match. This is something that I should take an opportunity to consider to create, because it's definitely working for inside of my channel. That's what weighted means. And then also outside of my channel. So perfect. Now I know that this is a perfect title that I want to work on. And what I do is that I move it to the optimized versions. For the most part, by this point, you would have already created the content inside, which is what we talked about, the sandwich, the opening, the hook, the meat of the content, and then the call to action, which is what I would talk about. All of this has all the information with the bullet points that I recommended you to do, so that you have an idea of what you're talking about. And what ends up happening here is that, let's say that that's your video 1. And you put that. For me, what I add into the notes is what I was wearing, or at what time I started, or if I made a mistake, or if there's something that I want the editor to know. For me now is like yellow top. And we're gonna continue. I usually budget about 15 minutes per video. And the reason for that is that my recommendation, if you're just starting with content, this is just a recommendation for entrepreneurs. This is not a one size fits all, but for entrepreneurs who are just starting with content, is to start with short content. And what I mean by short is 1 to up to 3 minutes long. That's enough time for you to run an idea out, for you to tell your client what it is that you want to say, to optimize your day so you film a lot more content, and to leverage what, you know, the reels, and not necessarily the reels, but the stories and other platforms that are expanding the reach in shorts. I also recommend that some of my clients would make longer videos and create shorter from that, but that's another completely different video. For now, we're just going to optimize your time. Your content is creating more in less time, giving you the flexibility of go for longer periods of time when you're batching your content, because you're taking advantage of that. Does this mean that all videos are going to take you 15 minutes to do? No. What that actually means is that in some videos you might make mistakes and it will take you the 15 minutes or a little bit more, and for some it's going to be quickie, super fast and to the point. So that's kind of like an average, and I found that that's a pretty decent average. And then 2, and we're just gonna assume that we have all the other content, video 3. And what I do, which I found really awesome, is that I color coordinate my content based on the wardrobe that I was wearing. I give myself some buffer time. Most of the time I just add like about 15 minutes for me to run and get changed and be able to go to the bathroom, take a phone call, and then I rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Let's say I'm wearing pink, then I give myself some buffer time, then I do another 3 videos. And the idea that I recommend is that you at least block a full day, and that would probably look like you create at least 8 hours to 10 hours of filming, because you want to leverage that you book the time, that you got your set, you know, whatever you're filming, clean and clear, and everything, that you have your makeup, that you're going to maximize all the time, and you're going to do that for the whole entire day, right? So that might look like until 6 p.m. and then wrap up, right? So whatever keeps you excited, whatever keeps motivating you, I highly, highly encourage you that you film a lot of content in once. And here's what happens next. Like, I'm assuming that you understand what I'm saying by all the contents go here. Then I go to my actual content landscape. this is what I have, like a planner, and I recommend one video per week for all my clients when they're just starting. My intention is that you leverage and you are in front of your audience with meaningful content at least once a week. There's going to be people that tell you you have to do more, and that's awesome. Great if they can do it. Here's the thing. What I have found is that people who go really like strong at the beginning, when they have not, like first taken the time to flex their muscles and explore, they get burned out really, really fast. And by the time that they're actually going to make it, they're already done with it. So I would rather pace myself and be consistent and stay once a week is my recommendation to you. All right, especially if you're just starting to create content. So let's say you're going to start doing the content here, and I would post. What I do is that the reason why I color coordinate is because what I do, unless we have another plan or there's something, I kind of take one video of each wardrobe and I organize it so that I make sure that I'm not repeating wardrobes. And then I also check on like the dates. If there's something that is happening around that date, that there's another topic that might be better, or we actually use one of the strategies that I teach at Video Influence Program, which is the PR strategy, where we use techniques that are used in PR with trending topics or things that are happening around specific dates to create and match trending topics with keywords so that we have a lot more visibility. Then we organize those specific topics to be inserted in specific dates, but also taking into consideration our wardrobe. So we interlace, and for some people that's important, for other people it's not. I just like to pay attention to the little details. So that's pretty much for now. If you would like a copy of this content landscape and this daily planner, we're gonna leave the link below as well so that you can take that for yourself and have a blast. The whole idea of creating content is that you have fun, because if you're not having fun, it's not really worth doing it. And this is a long-term strategy. This is something that you want to leverage your time, copy paste yourself everywhere so that you make it easy for your clients to find you. Remember, YouTube is this evergreen place because this is a search engine. Whatever video you posted 3 months ago, if someone's looking for that information and you actually took the time and the research to put it in a way where it's easy for them to find, people are gonna still find you. There is a video that it keeps bringing me leads because that's exactly what people are looking for. And I love to receive those emails because it makes me know that whatever work I did 7 months ago, a year ago, is still yielding results now. Is creating this garden where all the butterflies come instead of you chasing the butterflies. As a metaphor for the butterflies are the clients, and you are creating a garden, the videos, attracting your clients, attracting those that are looking for you, but they don't know where to find you. Okay, I hope this video was super helpful. I'm so thankful for you. I'm so thankful for what you do, and I'll see you on the next video. Un besito. Adios.